C.W.D is a disease of the brain and central nervous system that is always fatal to infected members of the deer family. It's a contagious disease, and once it's introduced to an area, it can spread quickly within a deer population. There's no vaccine, no cure, and it's virtually impossible to eliminate once it's been established.
The deer that I saw on my trail cam recording from last night didn't look quite right. Something was definitely wrong about its eyes. Its head seemed like, I don't know, a little bit too wide. Its skin stretched a touch too tight. Even its shoulders sat a tad too high. Somewhat hunched while it walked like it had some sort of malformed spine. And that's when I looked at the time, 12:29, right around the middle of the witch's tonight, realizing it had my eyes wide like, look alive. That thing left the frame, but I still couldn't shake the feeling that its subtly sly grin had gave. My heart still can't help but race, pulse raised, stupidly trying to trick myself into thinking I was just seeing things, when I should have been thinking of ways to negate its potentially negative traits. But what can I say? When you've seen something impossible, it tends to scramble your brains. Then I looked up from the screen, and this is what I seen. Something dark-natured looking in through my window screen, staring back at me. Skin white like the ice that's on the top of snow-capped peaks. Something so pale that I can't believe it's alive. Like Frankenstein, 1,000 questions all rolling around inside my mind. But as soon as it realized it got spotted, it starts sprinting back behind my house. So I shot up and got to locking up absolutely everything so it couldn't get inside. I had to keep it out. As I ran about, my breath hitched inside my mouth, throat dry like it's a drought, worried, wondering how long it had been standing there watching me. Shockingly, it still hadn't tried breaking in yet. That had me questioning its intentions, like, is it really even here to try and harm me? A needless reasoning I would later grow to regret immensely. I creeped through my home with the chrome that I had grabbed off my desk, see? Vision shifting to each and every window that I passed while also straining my ears. And as I walked, I started to feel and hear a change in the atmosphere. A low hum had began, and I stopped in my tracks as I realized where it was coming from. Underneath the floor, it tried its best to get the best of Pete, to get me in between its savage grasps, crashing up through the floor to get to me, fully unsheathed from its deer hiding place. A great white beast, approximately 7 feet, with beady black eyes and long yellow teeth. An ungodly dark beast with all the confidence of an apex predator. I jumped for better cover, got a few steps up the stairs, took aim and popped a shot into its knee joint. Of course my aim was on perfect point, blew that sucker to the moon, and as soon as I did, I could taste the flavor of copper coins. It screeched and reached for me and caught my ankle. I lost my grip on the gat and landed flat on my back. It was pulling me closer and closer and closer by the millisecond, so I grabbed a loose chunk of the busted floorboards and stabbed the shapeshifter in the side of its face and freed my feet, scrambled back to my strap right as the creature wrapped its talons around my neck. I hit the deck, but I still kept my grasp on the handle of the gat, and right as it was trying to pop off my head like a pez, I racked the round, pointed back behind me, and let it clap. Pow! And well, let's just say that only one of us made it back from that.